Basically, being that it was early in the morning, I didn't want to spend a lot of time looking a lot if I didn't know whether or not there was actually somebody that was going to be up to help me. So I walked into the onto the sales floor and looked around. And first thing he said was, "Hey, how's it going?" Didn't get up, didn't walk over to me, didn't approach me in any way. I looked for a couple more minutes, and it was finally when I started to walk towards the sales manager's desk, which I could see was sales manager because it said it on the door. All of a sudden, he got up and kind of jolted right over to me. "Oh, can I help you?" You know? Yeah, you can. And I talked to him and let him know what I was interested in. Basically, I told him that I was getting a car for my sister. Basically, she just wanted the okay because, you know, Big Brother's always right. So, what can I, you know, find out about this car that she doesn't know and that I don't know? Give me a little, you know, preview. He instantly took me to a 010 model.
Okay.
I told him we had a couple of Acuras in the family. My brother drove a 3.2, my aunt drives a 3.2, and I've had an Integra. So his instant response was, "Well, I don't need to sell you on the car. Your family can sell you on this." You know? He asked what I was driving. I told him I was driving an Odyssey, but I also had a Caddy. And I got the feeling like he thought, even though I said it was for my sister, that it was probably for me. Like I said, I don't know for a fact if he had actually seen me driving. But I did have a service tag from another dealership in the window.
Okay.
So maybe I had just gone for service and not liked what I heard, you know, which was what I was assuming. He kind of fumbled around with his business card about 2 or 3 times. Like he really wanted to hand it to me, but he didn't know if he wanted to waste that 2 cents on paper. Yeah. And other than that, I did, of course, take the opportunity to wear my sunglasses the entire time. Thank you very much.
Customers can.
Customers can, absolutely.
Yeah, I got to sit there and say, "Hey, take your sunglasses off."
So I had to take advantage. I had to take full advantage of that. And but he still maintained very good eye contact, which I did appreciate. And after about 7 or 8 minutes, I finally let him think that I felt comfortable enough to take off my glasses and actually have a real conversation with him. What I didn't like was that he instantly took me to a car that was $9,000 off because it was an 010 model instead of an 11 model. Didn't really assess my needs, what I needed, or what she needed. I told him safety was a big issue, but he couldn't directly tell me why I should go with $4,000 more for an all-wheel drive. That, you know, well, yeah, you kind of need it, but you don't really need it. I mean, he kind of went back and forth. Okay. You know, whereas me, I was right there, $4,000. Come on.
So did he leave a good impression on you?
Not the greatest.
Okay.
Again, something that he said to me was that his dealership had been a Silver Star dealership for the last 9 years.
That's good.
You know? And,
he's building value in the dealership. That's good.
Right.
That's a good thing.
Right. And I felt that was reputable. You know, I prompted me to ask how long he'd been there, and he said 9 years. Okay. So I kind of put 2 and 2 together and said, well, maybe you actually had something to do with this. He says, I certainly did.
Perfect.
So
nothing wrong with that.
It wasn't a bad impression. Again,
Would you buy a car from him?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I might buy a car from somebody else in his dealership.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good.